Current major news: U.S. military strikes in Venezuela January 3, 2026. Huge breaking developments. On January 3, 2026, the United States, often called America, launched military strikes in Venezuela, targeting key sites in and around Caracas. The U.S. government announced that forces captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, and flew them out of the country. These statements were made by former President Donald Trump. Financial Times +2. Key points of this development. The operation involved air assaults and explosions reported across Caracas. The Guardian. The U.S. claims Maduro will face charges in U.S. courts, including narco-terrorism. Financial Times. Venezuela's government calls it an illegal invasion and denies U.S. claims. The Guardian. International reaction is sharply divided. Russia, Mexico, Brazil, and many Latin American and EU leaders condemned the strikes as a breach of international law. Reuters. Some right-wing governments supported the action. Reuters. Regional tensions are rising, with nearby countries like Colombia reinforcing borders due to fears of refugee flows. The Guardian. This is an unprecedented escalation in U.S.-Venezuela relations and could have significant global consequences. To U.S.-Venezuela relations background. The political relationship between the United States and Venezuela has been tense for years. The U.S. has long criticized the Venezuelan government under Maduro for corruption, authoritarianism, and alleged involvement in illicit activities, for example, drug trafficking. Wikipedia. Both countries have imposed sanctions on each other over the past decade. Wikipedia. Public opinion has shifted, with Venezuelan favorability toward the U.S. declining from earlier decades. Wikipedia. The January 2026 strikes represent the biggest flare-up yet in a long period of animosity. 3 Sports. USA vs. Venezuela in soccer. If you were referring to football-soccer matchups between the United States men's national team USMNT and Venezuela's national team, January 18, 2025 friendly, USA won 3-1. Played in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Goals for the USA by Jack McGlynn, Patrick Egamain, and Matko Miljevic. Jorge Uriarte scored for Venezuela. The U.S. used many younger players as part of a development camp. Yahoo Sports +1. These kinds of friendlies happen periodically as teams prepare for tournaments like the FIFA World Cup, for other athletic encounters between the two countries. Not just soccer.